Welcome back to our Maldives series. In the last episode, we checked into our overwater villa, but today we're heading out to explore everything this stunning private island has to offer. From world-class dining to incredible snorkeling, this is your full guide to Meridien Maldives Resort and Spa. Whether you're planning a honeymoon or a luxury getaway, we're sharing all the amenities so you know exactly what to expect.
Good morning from the Maldives. Today is our first full day at Meridien.
We are going to explore the resort today. We're going to show you around. There's a lot to see and do, starting with hotel breakfast at Turquoise. Let's go. So we've come to Turquoise for breakfast. It's the only restaurant that's open for breakfast, and they have a huge breakfast buffet. Truly, it is massive. They have everything. They have a fruit station. They have a kids station. They have an English breakfast station. They have a pastry station. They have a crepe station. They have a charcuterie area, an Indian station, a Chinese station, a make-your-own soup station. They have local Asian favorites. They have absolutely everything you could possibly want for breakfast. And to get our money's worth, we got as much as we possibly could. It looks fantastic. Let's dig in. I also got a freshly made Nutella crepe. Oh my gosh, do you see that? Look at that. This looks so good. That is really good. Right next to Turquoise is Veela. It's a Mediterranean restaurant, and it also has the main pool. The restaurant is right on the beach, and this is also where they have the main beach chairs set up.
Veela has the largest pool at the resort, making it a popular place to hang out during the day. At night, it transforms with hundreds of twinkle lights, and the food is fantastic.
Your first stop at the resort is going to be the Seaplane Welcome Center. Here you'll be greeted by staff with a refreshing towel.
Meridien is the only resort on this island, so it's basically a private resort island. And it is 1 kilometer wide, so it's not that far to walk from one place to another. If you're going from one side to the other, it's kind of nice. You can call a cart and it'll get you there very quickly. Otherwise, for $10 a day, you can rent some beach bikes.
We're coming up to the Hub Welcome Center. This will be your first stop when you arrive on the island. Over here, you can also find giant chests, and they have outdoor movie night a couple times during the week. And we've come past at night, and it is stunning. The resort in general is so magical at night, and the paths are lit up, and it's just gorgeous. So the resort has several different types of accommodation, including beach villas and overwater bungalows. We happen to have an overwater bungalow, but the access to the beach villas looks really nice too.
Meridien Maldives has a focus on sustainability, and nowhere is that more evident than their massive hydroponic greenhouse on the island.
The resort even has a hydroponic greenhouse that grows a lot of the vegetables for the restaurants.
So we've come to the dive center. It's right next to where you're going to get dropped off by the seaplane. And we picked up some snorkel gear. The snorkel gear is free of charge, and you can keep it for the duration of your stay.
The dive center is also the meeting point for some of the different tours you can take, like the Sunset Dolphin Cruise. We'll also share more about different activities in our next video.
Well, it is super hot outside, and the water just looked too inviting. So we decided to put the resort tour on pause, and we're going to hop right in.
Meridien Maldives has some incredible snorkeling right in their local lagoon. At some resorts, you have to take a boat to even get close to good snorkeling areas, but at Meridien, you can find a lot of great snorkeling spots all around the island. If snorkeling is high on your list of activities in the Maldives, make sure to pick a resort with a healthy reef.
I love snorkeling. I could do it all day long, but the current here is super strong.
Yeah, it was a lot of work.
It is no joke.
And we even saw a couple turtles, but they kept swimming really fast away from us.
And now it's raining. We're gonna go inside and relax. We're going to finish the resort tour tomorrow, so we'll see you then.
Good morning from the Maldives.
The weather has been a little iffy today. We woke up to some rain. It's very overcast. So it just goes to show you that even if you come during peak dry season, you cannot predict what kind of weather you're going to have.
Nope.
This overcast weather is actually perfect for continuing our resort tour, so let's get going. It's quite windy outside.
And this will be fun.
Yeah. We're at the Water Sports Center where you can get equipment for all different sorts of water sports. Stand-up paddleboards and kayaks are free to use, but anything else like jet skis, tubes, hoverboards, you have to pay extra for. And then right on the other side of the road is the medical center, and here you can get treatment for minor illnesses and it's all free of charge. Right next to the Water Sports Center is a great beach that you can go to, and on this side of the island is where you'll find the House Reef, which is supposed to be fantastic. We have not checked it out yet, but when we do, we will insert some footage here.
The House Reef is about a 10 to 15 minute swim from the beach, but it is absolutely worth the effort. The fish and coral at the House Reef are thriving, making it a perfect area for snorkeling and diving. We swam out to the House Reef on an overcast day right after a tumultuous storm the night before, so the water was pretty hazy, but on a clear sunny day, this reef would be amazing.
This area is where you'll also find some beach sports like beach volleyball. On the other side of this beach, you'll find a bunch of beach villas, and this is mostly private access beach here.
And just a little bit further down the path is the Explore Spa, where you can get massages, facials, and other treatments. And if you're a Bonvoy Elite member, you get an extra 15 minutes added onto your treatment for free. You got to be careful if you're shell hunting, because most of them, or a lot of them, have hermit crabs.
There are a lot of cool shells to see in the Maldives, but it's illegal to take shells home, so hunt for shells with your eyes and your camera and leave them for the hermit crabs.
On the west side of the island is the Kids Club, which if you decide to bring your kids to the Maldives, this could be a great place to come because they have a lot of kid-friendly activities and there's a jungle gym. Looks pretty cool.
The resort has earned the Green Globe certification, showing its commitment to sustainability and environmental conservation, including their work to maintain the local coral reef. You can learn more about the reef system at the Marine Center.
So we've come to the Marine Center, which is a really cool feature of this resort. Here you can talk to the in-house marine biologist and learn a lot about the ocean. They even have informational signs if the marine biologist doesn't happen to be in, and you can see a lot of the different features of things you'll see when you're snorkeling. And then right next door to the Marine Center is a new paddleball court, and it looks really nice. If you want to play, you have to make reservations with the receptionist.
Near the west end of the island is Riviera Tapas Bar, a Spanish-style restaurant, and hopefully we'll be checking it out one of the nights we're here. Right next to the Riviera is the Waves Cafe, where you can get barista-made coffee in small bites. There's also the fitness center and resort store. Also on this side of the island is the adults-only pool and bar. It also has some fun swings in the water that are probably only used in low tide.
On the West End jetty is the final restaurant at the resort, Tabemasu. They specialize in Japanese cuisine, and we actually ate there on our first night, and it was incredible. If you want to see what we ate, we'll link to the video in the description.
And that wraps up our tour of Meridien Maldives Resort and Spa. From starting your day with the incredible breakfast buffet at Turquoise to ending the night under the twinkle lights, this island really manages to strike a perfect balance between high-end luxury and a laid-back island vibe. Whether you're here for world-class snorkeling and diving, the overwater spa treatments, or just looking for the perfect island escape in the middle of the Indian Ocean, it's pretty hard to beat Le Meridien. If you missed the first part of our series where we give you a full walkthrough of our overwater villa, be sure to check that out next. In our next episode, we're sharing some of the fun activities you can do in the Maldives, so be sure to stick around for that, and we'll see you in the next one.
Did I say it weird again? How do I say it? Le Meridien?
Le Meridien.
Le Meridien.
Meridien.
Le Meridien.
Le Meridien.
Le Meridien.
Le Meridien. And right in front of Veela is the beach. It's too sunny.
And we even saw a couple turtles, but they kept swimming.
Swimming.
It's quite windy outside.
Yeah.